now you're one of us. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Yeah, that just happened. Hey guys. Hello. Today I'm here with my Booktube-a-Thon 2014 TBR, and in case you don't know what the Booktube-a-Thon is, or you have any questions whatsoever about it, I will link down below to the Booktube-a-Thon 2014 Booktube-a-Thon, I don't know, YouTube channel that was created by Ariel Bassett. Oh my god, there's rain! Holy shit, it's like, can you see the back window? Rear window? Oh my god. Anyway, I will link down to that channel below, and it's got pretty much every question you could think of answered. So yeah, I'm going to be like basically everybody else in the booktube community, at least that I've seen so far, and created my TBR to the challenges. And the first challenge is to read a book with pictures, and I have a couple. The first one is the graphic novel version of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson, and the pictures are by, oh my god, I don't know, I'm so sorry, but by those people. And see, it's a graphic novel, so I'm excited to read this. I've never read a graphic novel before, so we'll see how this goes. And then the next one that I picked out is the Night of Eliza by Isis Souza, and I was actually sent this for a review from an author on Goodreads, and I still haven't read it yet, so I figured kill two birds with one stone. Let's just take a second to admire this beautiful book. Look at the freaking, like, look at that. That is so freaking cool, and that's like with throughout the whole, on every page. And then there's pictures, I'm assuming of the characters, obviously. Like that is so freaking cool. And then that. Just, this looks so good, and I'm really excited to read this. And it's really short too. The next challenge that I'm going to complete is read a book with red on the cover. And for that, I am going to read Paper Towns by John Green. I got this like last month or the month before from Target, and I still haven't read it. And I love John Green, as does pretty much everybody in the world. Surprise! I'm in a different location because while I was filming outside of my car earlier, my cousin came and we went to see The Fault in Our Stars unexpectedly, which, by the way, absolutely freaking amazing, totally worth the wait. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to the real purpose of this video. And the next challenge is to read a book that has been suggested by somebody else or has been chosen for you by somebody else. I don't have a physical copy of it right now because I literally just asked my dad about a half hour ago, and he suggested I read Sycamore Row by John Grisham, so I will be getting that out of the library at some point. The next challenge is to read a book from the genre that you have read the least of this year, and I chose nonfiction and or classics. So for the nonfiction genre, I chose The Last American Man by Elizabeth Gilbert, and obviously I've read part of that, my lovely random bookmark, but from literally about 3.5 years ago at this point. So I haven't picked it up since then, so I'm going to start this over, and it's really short. Yeah. The next one kind of fits into the other genre that I haven't read a lot this year, which is classics, and so that is Night by Elie Wiesel, and I read this in 10th grade and absolutely loved it. It's one of my favorite books ever, and I really want to read it again, and it's short, and it's a classic, and it is about his experience in the Holocaust, so it is nonfiction. The next challenge is to start and finish a series, and I chose The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. I have all 7 books here. This one just doesn't fit in the box set. Yeah, good info, I know. I've technically read The Magician's Nephew, but that was back sometime last year, so I don't really remember too much about it, and I thought this would be perfect because they're really short and they're classics again. The second to last challenge is to read a book to movie adaptation and then watch the movie. For that one, I chose Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. I just recently found out a couple days ago that this is a movie, so I will hopefully be watching that movie depending on how this goes. Again, it's really short, it's a classic, so I'm really excited to read this. About, I think, 3 of the books have been made into movies, so I could use any one of them. I don't think anything else that I've chosen is a movie. Maybe this is a movie, I don't know, but... And then the last challenge is to read 7 books. Basically, if I read these, I will have completed that, but just in case, I have these other ones to choose from, which obviously I'm not going to read all of them, but I like to have a variety, so yeah. So those are the books that will finish my challenges, but in case I don't feel like reading any of those, I've chosen out 2 other books that I would like to read. The first one is All Things Bright and Beautiful by James Herriot, and this is the second book in his All Creatures Great and Small series. I'm currently reading All Creatures Great and Small, and I am about 150-ish pages away from the end, so I will be starting out the readathon with this book. I don't know if I'll get to this one because it's pretty thick, and the other one's taken me about a week to read, so I don't want to spend my whole readathon on this, but I do really want to read that. The other one that I might pick up, actually I really want to pick up, is The Ghosts of Nagasaki by Daniel Clausen. This is another book I got for a review off of Goodreads that I still haven't read yet, so I'm really excited to read this, and I read the first couple paragraphs of it the other day and it sounded really good, so yeah, I want to read that. That is my extremely ambitious TBR for this Booktube-a-Thon that is happening in probably about an hour and a half it starts. Let me know what you're planning on reading, or if you've started reading, what you're reading now, or link down below to your TBR videos. I don't know. I know I'm super late on this, so happy reading. Bye. Okay. Ooh, okay. Hopefully you can hear me. Ah! English. I know how to speak my first language. I decided on the Narnic series. Yeah. Okay.